What's up, everybody? Sorry, I just got back from the gym. I'm eating I need something quick. It's like a bagel thing or some shit. Got a new setup going on. My dog's in here chilling with me. He's looking for the bagel. But yeah, no, I'm in a closet now, so I hope it sounds a little bit better because yeah, I kept on like watching everything back, and I hope it like looks all right too. I know it's like obviously just zoomed in on me right now, but um, no, yeah, I was watching that shit back, and bro, the fucking quality was terrible, dude. So I hope it looks and sounds a little bit better now. But yeah, let's get the banners going. Sweet. Okay. I've been deleting Twitter. The day got off to a shit start. I actually made two, I think, very good bets. Both of them were like one of them was only on Bet365, like like those shitty books. But it was Sasser under PRA. The dude had like a seven, I think a 7 minute first half rotation. And then he just like didn't miss and like didn't get pulled. So in the second half. But yeah, I was like pacing for like 14 or 16 minutes or some shit. Based off like normal rotations. And then I had Schroeder over 6.5 assists for plus money. And dude, the fucking line. Like I sent it to the Discord. The line literally like moved like so fast that I'm like, okay, I can't track this, right? And like this is like crazy. No one was able to get this. And it still didn't fucking win. Like so yeah, I'm off to a shit start today. So time to chase our losses, right, guys? That's how we do shit around here. Yeah, obviously for Danish, great. Okay, let me just quick check up on the news. Okay, perfect. We already got starting lineups coming in. Okay, when was the last time I checked? It was Chet's questionable, bruh. You fucking kidding me? Okay. Jazz are starting Collier, Sexton, Williams, Filipowski, and Kessler. Interesting. Heroes playing, Bam's playing. You hear my dog sniffing. Anthony's a game time decision. Klingon's available to play. Jabari Walker's back. Okay, so it's Tatum playing by himself here. No Drew. Jeremy Grant is ruled out. Josh Green is ruled out. Okay. What are you doing, Doug? Okay, Grimes, Doughton. Okay, cool. Let's go to Boston first. Let's take a check in there. Wrong game. Okay, Boston at Portland. So Drew Holiday's out. Peyton Pritchard's gonna play a ton. Do we have a starting lineup for Boston? No, I don't think not yet. Okay. One thing weirdly that I noticed, so Klingon is playing. He's actually no. Okay. Hit him at 29.5. Okay, let's go to the Boston Celtics. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, so no Jaylen Brown, no KP, no Drew. Does Drew matter? Yeah, I'll probably take him off. Oh, wow. Jason Tatum over 3.5 threes. Does that not seem like a little bit short to y'all? He's played. I mean, he's shooting 35 points first of all per 36. He's shooting 13 attempts per 36 with these three off. Um, I guess we could do Derek White on too, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably do that. Just to be fair about it. Um, okay. Oh well. Peyton Pritchard actually got a start. That's crazy. That's really good for Peyton Pritchard. Not gonna lie. So Tatum's still, even with Derek White on the court, dude, he's still absolutely jacking up shit, which is crazy. I mean, you got Jason Tatum's at 26 field goal. It's literally just gonna be Tatum and White. And I don't even think. Let's see. Portland. I guess we could like look at. Has Portland done okay? I know they're gonna put Tamani Kamara on him. Are they? Love Donovan Clingan. He's kind of goofy. He doesn't really move well. Clingan is starting, correct? Because if he is, then Al Horford's gonna get a ton of threes. Paul Castle Shed. Do we don't have a Portland lineup, correct? Ball Smith Jr. Okay, Nick Smith starting. Yeah, okay, we don't have a Portland lineup, but Klingen's available to play. So I mean, dude, I'm not gonna lie. What is Al Horford's threes at? Okay. Archie, what are you doing? Can y'all hear this dude like sniffing around? Where is Al Horford? Oh, okay. Juice to shit. I do kind of like it. His points, what are it? 9.5. It's gonna sound weird. I kind of like Al Horford's PA. Just because like Donovan Clingan like is so damn slow. Like so damn slow. Okay, let's get look at some of the questions. What the heck? What's up, Tommaso? Jalen Green, 20.5 points. I'll get there later. Some afternoon snipes yesterday. Why don't I post live bets? Oh, I will if I do it. I haven't really been doing it recently. Like today, I wasn't doing it and stuff. But yeah, I definitely would. Or definitely will if I have anything. Jason Tatum threes, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. This shit just seems low as fuck. Without Kristaps and Brown. I mean, bro, he's just absolutely chucking. Like absolutely chucking. Like 3-pointers attempt. He's averaging 12.3 attempts. And that's kind of a line with the per 36 numbers with Derek White on and all these guys off. Let's see. I'm guessing they'll mostly be pull-up threes. Let's just quick see, check to see if it's not like a bottom of the barrel matchup because this seems crazy low. Pull-ups last 10 games, pull-up 3-point frequency. Oh, okay, maybe that's why. So Portland, for whatever reason, I guess they're not allowing any pull-ups. That's interesting. So what are they allowing then? Catch and shoot? Must be. They've just been limiting the 3-point line, I guess. They've been funneling stuff to the cup. Okay, clicked on the wrong thing. Portland has been funneling stuff to the cup, so that's interesting. They're starting like 5 shooters, which is something. I think that what's his name, Luke Cornett, when his lines come back out, he'll probably play pretty good minutes for sure. But yeah, I mean Al Horford, Klingen's like cannot guard Al Horford, like, which sounds weird to say. He's just too slow. So look, if y'all have BetMGM, then yeah, then play Al Horford 2 threes, bro. I mean, this is a crazy line. I have BetMGM. I'm actually gonna put it in right now. Yeah, I bet I'm gonna get like limited. I haven't even tried betting with it. I made like one futures bet or a couple futures bet, and I think like one of them won. So I have some money in my BetMGM. But yeah, guys, if you have this BetMGM line, I mean, this is, first of all, it's like terribly off market, and I'm guessing none of you guys can bet there really. Let's see what I can bet, because I've only made a couple bets on my BetMGM account ever, and probably get limited after this one, but don't really have this shit in my long term cards. like needing to keep this account or anything. Oh, okay. And that's like cap. It's actually minus 175. Alternate 3-pointers. 2 plus. Oh wow. Yeah. So they're alternate. Okay, so it's like under their alternate 3-pointers. Let's see, because BetMGM doesn't even tell you, bro. I made like 2 bets in my I can bet $27 on it. Okay, well, I just did it anyways. Cool. Nice BetMGM. Yeah, man, I'm really curious about Horford though here. Even there's an 11.5 at DraftKings. That's definitely a great number. Um, I mean, they're just not gonna be able to guard him, bro, to be honest with you. It's in Portland, so maybe it's a little close. And this Tatum number, like I said, I totally get like the lack of pull up threes allowed and stuff, but they're allowing a ton of stuff at the rim. That's fine for Horford, I guess. Yeah, I really like Horford here, man. I mean, no Kristaps, no Jalen Brown with Jason Tatum. Yeah, I mean, this he's barely getting there some games, but this is just a great matchup too. Like a really good matchup. Um, I'll probably play this 11.5. I don't know if I'm gonna make it an official one. Just because I mean, it's, like, off market, but, like, 12.5 feels good too. Let's see, Boston Holiday over assists. Holiday's not playing. Um, Tatum RA. Tatum has weirdly really bad RA numbers, here. Like, I mean, 3 this is a pretty big sample size at this point. 3.85 assists. That's tough. So, I mean, that's yeah, it's very strange. What is Peyton Pritchard stuff at? I mean, he's at 16.5, and he's starting, man. So I really think that Peyton actually might play a shit ton. 4.5 assists, 8.5 RA. Oh, we got to do without Drew Holiday too. That matters for his minutes. He had one game. He played 32 minutes. It's like his first start. I honestly think that Peyton might play like really good minutes here. Like, okay, like without Porzingis and Brown with 30, so 29.1. Damn. Now let's see with Tatum. Brooklyn. I mean, he had crazy bad luck here. Pretty bad luck with RA stuff again too. Um, yeah, man, I really think Peyton might play huge minutes. The more I think about it, because he just never. I think this is like literally his first start, and like now, because like, I mean, that would make a huge difference for minutes, bro. Like a huge difference, and especially no Drew. Like he might absolutely play a ton. Yeah, first start. I'm trying to figure this shit out. Is there any other like games we should go over? SGA. I'm on SGA PRA tonight. Zubac under with Chet out. Yeah, it definitely doesn't make it as good. I mean, that's not an official play for me. I just like made it for like that dumbass challenge. I mean, I did like it. I was like very close to playing it in the morning, but that's also why I don't like playing unders in the morning, right? It's like because of bullshit like that. Like bullshit like that happens all the time, where you just like some like little shit happens and like, oh wow, I don't really like it as much anymore, and yeah, just like stuff like that. See, Nick Smith's actually starting. Nick Smith's a little bit interesting, dude. Not gonna lie, he'll play. He'll chuck when he's in there. So with LaMelo, without him, I mean, he's averaging 11 points on 26 minutes, and he's starting here. No Josh Green. Nick Smith is a little bit interesting, just like against Miami too. I think Miami will kind of get the ball out of LaMelo's hands and stuff if they're even still trying to win games at this point. But yeah, I don't really care much for that game. Philly and Atlanta. Do you guys have any Philly and Atlanta thoughts? You want me to get over? Let's see. Was there any questions on that? Oh, the Mark Williams. Yeah, I don't think it's a great matchup for Mark Williams, to be honest. He'd do a good job of protecting the rim and stuff. Yeah, let's go back to that Boston game because that one starts like very soon. So I mean, Tatum's stuff is like objectively too low, like especially his threes, but you could maybe sell yourself that the matchup is tough. Pritchard is very interesting as well, just because um just because what's it called? Like I think he's really gonna play huge minutes to be honest with you. 8.5 RA. I seriously think Pritchard might play because Pritchard's been playing 32. I think Pritchard, like a good minute projection for him is like 35 minutes. So you could do, let's see, what is he averaging in here? No Brown. Okay, so this is probably a good thing to use. Except let's not put Derek White on because I'm sure they'll be staggered a little bit, but put Tatum on. Oh, not great. Not great, Peyton. 16.8, 4. So this is like kind of like right on the dot stuff. It's only like really the Tatum stuff that feels low. Horford, 12.5 points. Like I said, that's really, but he's shooting like shit. I really like the Horford matchup, and I think I'm probably maybe gonna play it. Let's see, what's Cornet at? I think that Cornet might be a nice buy low because of the bench, off the bench news. Because yeah, I know he's not starting, but they'll go two bigs at times for sure. Um, man, okay, that doesn't look great. Yeah, so Portland's like funneling stuff to the rim. The problem with the Celtics is that no one fucking does anything at the rim. They've been limiting pull-ups. Maybe they're probably gonna bring Klingon up and then just like make like swing shit. That's why I like Horford, man. I really think Horford's gonna be a pretty matchup nightmare. Yeah, I'll probably I think I'm gonna play Al Horford here. I just think it's like a really bad matchup with Klingon, who just I mean Klingon cannot move to save his life. He's starting correct. I still don't see anything. Do we still not have the Blazers starting lineup, or am I just like did I just miss it? Jokic is out. Wow. Oh, his RA 7.5. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah, 7.5. If you can get that, I'm a big fan of that. Is that only at Underdog? Let me quick check. It must be only at Underdog because that shit they didn't happen every book. Yeah, no, that's a great look. I like it a ton. Yeah, so Horford. I mean, it's a great matchup. Let's see. It's just weird that we don't have like lineup confirmations with Donovan Klingon. Like he's not going to be able to. He's. I mean, he's definitely going to start, right? He's got to. Okay, guys, I'm gonna just wait for sure to make sure that Klingon's starting, and then I'm gonna play Horford PA. But yeah, because I don't really like his rebounds, but no, yeah, I'm a big fan of that. So yeah, someone let me know when he's starting. Quentin Grimes assist. Yeah, Philly, Atlanta. Yeah, I'm not the guy for this shit, to be honest. See who's out. Is Lonnie Walker's back out? Drummond, Hochefino's out. I wish I was paying more attention to these guys. Is like Ricky Council like really like not doing shit? He's like someone who I thought for sure was gonna be doing good. Let me quickly check that. Okay, so Council. So there's no Hochefino and Lonnie Walker, which definitely matters for sure. What was the lineup? I don't know like why they wouldn't play Ricky. Okay, Klingon starting, sweet. I'm gonna rip Horford PA. Okay, Council's not starting. That's weird. Yeah, let's go Al Horford PA. This is gonna be a matchup nightmare. I mean, there's no non-shooters for Klingon to guard. He's gonna have to guard Al Horford. That's gonna. I mean, even Al Horford. Not gonna lie, y'all. I don't make these official plays, but like over 2.5 first quarter points, I think is like maybe like the better way to do it. Just because, um, just because like Al Horford like he's gonna be like getting guarded by Klingon in these minutes to start the game. So it's like you can guarantee the matchup. But yeah, I'll make that an official. Al Horford, PA. I think that this is I mean, he's just gonna touch the ball a ton. Like Klingon, you can't play these guys in drop coverage and give them pull up threes, and they haven't been doing that anyway. So I'm assuming that they're gonna be, because I mean they're allowing the fewest pull up threes while playing Klingon, right? So if they're doing that, that means that they're bringing Klingon up to the level, and it's just going to be a ton of like secondary guys making plays and stuff and spreading the ball around. And obviously, like in pick and rolls, when Al Horford's setting the pick, like he'll get wide open pick and pop threes, but then also just like backside stuff. And that's how he gets his. How he's always been like a sneaky assist guy. Like that's how he gets his assists. So okay, minus 108 at FanDuel is what it's at right now. So let's rip Al Horford, PA. You should absolutely cling in, yeah. I don't even hate like clinging unders, to be honest. Um I think that clinging unders could make sense. I mean, I don't know what his lines are at, except for the only thing is that like they don't crash the glass. Boston doesn't, so it's like they'll give up like easy ass defensive rebounds and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna send this one into both. Celtics. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I really like this matchup for Big Al. So, cool. Do I like Vassell versus the Raptor? Let's see. What was the last one? Yeah, Klingon starting, sweet. Justin Edwards, dude. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Like, I do not keep up with the Sixers. I just I just hate getting like fucked over by. Was there like a tweet that like who's even available? So it's Grimes, Yabu, Brissett, Jared Butler, Council, like Chumo, Kiki. Like I don't even know like what this rotation is looking like at all, to be honest with you. I will say it's encouraging that he played 38 minutes last game for sure. They're playing Atlanta, who I believe does give up a fair bit of catch and shoot looks. But yeah, man, I don't have like the top of the league. I don't have like these tanking teams like down. They'd have to be on like a small slate for me to like dig into them and start to understand them. Niang over 11.5 points. Yeah, man, I actually do like that a lot because I mean Philly is just like I was really close to playing Trae Young over assists. So I think it's a good matchup for like the role guys. So let's see, what's his rebounds and assists at 14.5. I really like this too. I know like it's like weird putting Trae Young rebounds in, but it's like if it's just 3 rebounds that you're asking for like 11.5 assist line, I think this could be like a huge like Trae Young assist game, and like that would come with like George Niang and shit. So yeah, what's even Karis LeVert at? Okay, 2.5. But yeah, Niang, spot up, pick and roll man. I know he gets used as a pick and roll man a ton and like pick and rolls and stuff, and they're gonna really take away Trae, so it's gonna be like the other guys to beat him. And I think Niang, let's see, with Trae Young, let's see, he's over in half of his games. Let's see, one game he played 13 minutes. It's probably pretty unlikely here. Yeah, no, I definitely think Niang's a good look for sure. Yeah, Vassell versus Raptors. Like I said, Alex, I don't really keep up with the Raptors either. So it's like I don't know what they do on defense. I guess it would be like, are they giving up a ton of pull ups and catch and shoot stuff? But yeah, like these games are just like stuff that I don't really find interesting. So Jamal Shed, who's all so Scotty Barnes unders. Yeah, it's like I don't know what the Raptors are gonna do. It's just like Like, are they just gonna play him 26 minutes, or are they gonna play him 34 like they just did? Like, I don't know. Like, are they gonna just sit the fourth for no reason? So yeah, it's just like it's better best to stay away in my opinion with these goofy ass lines. Is Jeremy Sohan playing? Is Jeremy Sohan like coming off the bench or something? Like, why is his line at 12.5? Why is Jeremy Sohan coming off the bench? That shit makes zero sense. You would think that they want to keep on playing Jeremy. I don't know why you wouldn't. Michael said Boston first quarter money line. Heat first quarter over in the 76ers game. Yeah, I have no clue with like these like sides and total stuff really. Like that stuff's tough. Oh, yep, John Green. I'll circle back to that. Yeah, so Tommaso, I was like really liking this. This is like a very small sample size, obviously, but you can go to like last 3 games since Jokic went out because I mean when they're starting Aaron Gordon at the center, right? It's like you're really not going to give up catch and shoot stuff because you're probably switching most stuff, and you know that came to be true. It's like very low catch and shoot frequency allowed. So I think they're kind of stuff's getting funneled to the rim against them, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, yeah, stuff's really getting funneled to the rim. It's like I mean, very small 3 game sample size, but they're allowing the most stuff pretty much in the paint. The Nuggets are, and then pull ups. I think they're giving up a fair bit of those as well. Denver Nuggets. Okay, so it's mostly they've been a paint funnel with like switching, which is like good for Jalen Green, right? I mean, that's it's pretty good for him. I will say maybe like Sengun stuff is like pretty interesting in my opinion. It just they don't have anyone to guard him size wise. So 34.5 PRA is definitely interesting to me. I think he's probably the one with the best matchup, but then it's like, is the line good? I'm not sure. And yeah, Sengun probably guards Aaron Gordon, which is pretty good for rebounding, right? It's like you kind of like sag off him a little bit and like let him shoot, even though he's been a really good 3-point shooter. But yeah, whenever centers do that, it's like they just gobble rebounds. So yeah. So when started the last 2 games, thank God he like didn't randomly get benched last game. But yeah, that makes no sense that Jeremy's not starting. I would just yeah, that doesn't make much sense at all to me. He's your team should be trying to go for the lottery, and maybe actually starting Bismack probably does help that. But it's like bro, play Jeremy Sohan his minutes. He's young as hell. Like let him develop and stuff. So okay, any more news that came in? Um, okay, I don't exactly think so. Okay, what am I doing? Something to just blank out. Yeah, so not letting up catch and shoot stuff, but definitely letting up stuff in the paint. Maybe you could sell yourself on some like under threes from like a Dylan Brooks or something. His stuff's pretty juiced, but yeah. Amon makes a fair bit of sense, right? It's like I, let's see, he played 35 minutes, so I totally get that. I feel like Amon's role doesn't really change much. I guess like on offense, maybe you could make an argument like without Fred VanVleet, but like let's see, I want to get to yeah. So 30 to 39 minutes. I think that's a good minute range for Amon. He's over an 18 out of 26. I mean, I'm just like, if you're getting crushed in the painted area, Amon's definitely someone who can do that. And I wonder if they're. I would think that Denver's not going to be a great rebounding team either, just without Jokic, right? Like probably pretty vulnerable to offensive rebounds and stuff. So maybe even you could sell yourself on like a PR, which definitely makes a fair bit of sense for Amon. He's over in 16 out of 26 with 30 to 39 minutes. So that's definitely another interesting look. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like so it's like Dylan Brooks maybe who would be like the under who does make sense because you're gonna like look at this spot up chart. That's just like that's like a Jokic thing, right? Because Jokic, like Jokic doesn't like Jokic isn't switchable, right? So you're gonna give up a ton of. You have to like overhelp, and you don't really want to have him in drop because he's not a good defender in drop. So yeah, it's like you could look at this and be like, oh, it's a good matchup, blah blah blah. But I really don't think that it is. And Dylan Brooks at 19.5 PRA, which is actually interesting because then you could do like with Jalen Green, with Sengun, with Van Vliet, with Amin, with these guys. Then he's only averaging like 31 minutes in the sample, over in 10 out of 25. And he's only averaging 17.1 PRA. So it's like the ones that he ends at 20 a lot. I actually think that like a Dylan Brooks under makes like a fair bit of sense, right? Because he really doesn't score at all in the paint, like 16% of his points. Neither does Fred, but if they're and he's probably not great against switching either. Like, I mean, he's definitely not. And he just scored 37, so it's probably a decent time to sell high. But yeah, I could see like Fred unders too being a little bit interesting. I think it's like what Tommaso said. I think it's like a great matchup for Sengun, for Jalen Green, for Amen, even like Tarisin maybe. And this is like with everyone. Let's see, with Dylan Brooks too, I guess. 12 out of 25. He is playing good minutes. But pick and roll handler, I don't think he's not going to be like scoring out of the pick and roll here. And he scores 30% of his points out of the pick and roll. So I guess let's take away teams that just like allow a ton of shit to the pick and roll. Because I remember this is definitely a thing with Fred too. Yeah, then it starts to get worse and worse. Like the more you do it. I guess he had that good game against these guys, but yeah, I guess my only concern is that maybe with this game, like they don't have anyone to guard Sengun. It's like they're probably not going to let him just go one-on-one with Aaron Gordon. At least I doubt it. Aaron Gordon's like what, like 6'8". I mean, he's strong as hell. Don't get it twisted. But you would think that they have to throw some doubles in that Sengun, maybe. So maybe that's like the one thing. Yeah, Aaron Gordon has been on a heater, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I guess let's try to find something on the Nugget side of things too. So we know Houston's gonna defend. They're gonna let Murray do like one-on-one things. Westbrook do one-on-one things. Porter will get usage and stuff for sure, but it's probably a pretty tough matchup for him as well with like the spot up stuff that they don't want to allow. Christian Braun, I think, is an interesting look for an under potentially. Let's see, he played 33 minutes last game. Let's see, transition, I guess. Transition is just like very reliant on what's like their fast break points recently. Houston might give up the fast break points because they do crash your glass so aggressively. Okay, no, not really. So that's pretty good. Bulls best transition defense in the league, last 10. That's crazy. Yeah, no, I think this is like a really bad matchup for Christian Braun, to be honest. And then like he's like a big Jokic merchant kind of. Like he really benefits from that. Like then Houston won't overhelp. He won't get any usage. Like, yeah, Houston's not overhelping on Jamal Murray. They're not overhelping on Aaron Gordon, who they have like Tyrese and Jabari Smith to guard him, Dylan Brooks even with his physicality. Yeah, they shouldn't really overhelp. So it's like I could see assists being like shit. He probably guard Jalen Green, which isn't great. Let's see, what am I doing? Denver. I just like be slow as hell sometimes. Okay, Jokic off, Jamal Murray on. Christian Braun played 33 minutes, 28 minutes. I think they kind of got blown out there. And let's see, without Jokic recently, 33. Memphis is really bad in transition, so are the Pels. He did have a really good game against Houston without Jokic, to be fair. He shot 10 for 11, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, what were the numbers going to say? I probably put Braun at 30, 33 minutes or so. Let's quick do a little bit of math, eh? Christian Braun, 14.82 plus. Actually, now let's do like Aaron Gordon on too. Aaron Gordon's been playing big minutes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Christian. I mean, this is like a very small sample size, guys, obviously. But with Braun and with Gordon and Murray on, I mean, he's averaging 7 shots, which is crazy. Shooting 81%, so good for you, Christian, but that's that doesn't seem very sustainable to me. Yeah, I kind of like Christian under 13.5 points, and I guess it's 14.5 at FanDuel. Probably rather just take the plus 100 at Bet365 than the minus 130, but that's very interesting to me that he just doesn't. I mean, it makes sense too. It's like a brutal matchup against Houston. Like they're just not going to overhelp whatsoever. So, what's his like usage rate? 13%. So yeah, yeah, no, I'll think about that. That's one that I'm definitely going to be thinking about for the future. You guys have it, Simons? Okay, well, I think that game already started. Yeah, Simons. Like, I don't like to play around with Boston when they're playing against like a shit team. I just like don't trust it, man. They be doing the weirdest shit. So yeah, like usually it's like yeah, drop coverage for sure. And actually, no, Al Horford will be in a drop for sure. So yeah, no, that probably was a pretty good bet. Yeah, my bad, I didn't see that. Yeah, Christian's interesting. See, is there any OKC and the Clippers? So Isaiah Hartenstein, I mean, Chet getting downgraded. I was kind of in on iHeart's minutes to begin with. I'm not saying that's like an amazing matchup or anything. It's actually a really bad matchup. But I do think that Isaiah Hartenstein is going to be needed for sure to guard Zubac. So it's like I kind of thought that he was going to pretty much match his minutes anyways. And it's like with 30 plus minutes, like ridiculous stuff from Isaiah. And I'd probably like he's averaging 32 in the sample. I'd probably have him for 32, right? And then it's like he's only averaging 27.4 minutes. And yeah, it's like he's averaging 24.9 PRA, and that's that line. So it's like, yeah, Isaiah Hartenstein's interesting if you want to, take the risk, especially at DraftKings. I mean, shit, that looks pretty enticing to me. Yeah, I mean, he's over in 67.3% of games, and okay, definitely should be doing 30 plus, like I said. Yeah, 19 out of 23. So yeah, Isaiah Hartenstein's a little bit interesting to me. I think the minutes are definitely going to be good. But if Chet is out, I mean, Shea's going to have ridiculous usage. Um, who else? Who would get that bump? I guess we could just like prep for that and wait for some stuff. What's up, Strange Music? How you doing? Um, we could, yeah, just say for example, Chet's out. I mean, getting downgraded late is never a good sign, right? Well, I don't even remember what it was, but yeah, with Chet and J Dub off the court, standard. Isaiah Hartenstein 5. I mean, look at Isaiah Hartenstein, man. This is ridiculous. And that's like per 36. I mean, that's absurd. I mean, he's over a PRA per minute for sure. So yeah, Isaiah Hartenstein is a little bit interesting, especially like say he gets ruled out and like his line stays the same, which it probably won't, but if it does, that could definitely be a good look. I will say Clippers probably aren't the best matchup. Like, what are they allowed to handoffs? I mean, he doesn't only get assists that way, but um, let's see, like handoff. Let's go to where's Shea Gilly? Am I blinded? Okay. Handoff, fourth fewest points per game there. So yeah, probably not. It's not a great matchup for Hartenstein's assist, but just based off of merit. Why aren't I doing March Madness? Because I spend all my time doing fucking NBA instead. Yeah. I don't know shit about college either. I mean, college would be sweet. I hope that eventually, someone joins straight betting who's like a NCAA basketball guru. I think that would be pretty awesome. So yeah, I'm okay. Is there anything else you want to hit on? Because let's see, is there any other new news? Christian Brown's available to play. Murray, so is Aaron Gordon. Okay, cool. Yeah, J-Man, I actually like this a lot because yeah, no, I actually like this a ton because if you think about it, it's like it's either gonna be you need like him or Chris Dunn on the court at all times, I think, or at least all Shea minutes. I think that he'll be needed to defend Shea for sure, and like from a scoring aspect, it is like a great matchup, like because OKC is gonna scheme like they just like to fly around and give up spot ups and stuff, but like take away the top options. Like they'll leave Derek Jones pretty open, and like, the only problem is that like with everyone, right, with all these guys, because they really are healthy right now. Chris Dunn, Ben Simmons, Nico Batum, like all these guys are playing, so they've had 2 games without them. Derek's only played 20 and 18 minutes. Uh, so it's like, let's give him like a 17 to 22 minute range. Let's see what it's looking like. 17 to 22 or let's do 23. Because I do think that, he's the best option for Shea. So I think that can maybe earn him some extra minutes. And then it's still pretty good, right? It's still pretty good. He's averaging 8.7 points in this sample, 18 out of 28. Yeah, J-Main, I think this is a really good look, to be honest with you. So, yeah. I mean, it's a little bit dicey for sure, but or what's even like PA, 7.5 PA. I think that can make a little bit of sense too. Norman Powell. Yeah, let's see. What has he done against OKC? So I know this was like without Harden and stuff, but he's had some great games against them. And, he's definitely a spot up guy for like a little bit, which is, better than, the matchup for Kawhi and for James and for Zoo. So, yeah, no, I think that Norm makes a fair bit of sense, especially if you get no Chet, because Chet can like muck things up. If you can get no Chet, this defense is still really good for sure, but it's definitely not as good, especially when it comes to like rim protection and stuff. So, yeah, no, Norm's for sure very interesting. I guess it is like I really like the matchup for him last game, and the dude literally took 8 shots, which is crazy. So that is a tad bit concerning, but yeah, I tend to agree with you here. Bogey. Is there any like cones off the bench? Who's like Bogey's a cone, but he'll get away with the non-Shea minutes. So yeah, anything else? Any other news? Yeah, I guess I'll quick share since I never went live. If you guys never peeped, and this line might be a little bit different now that Chet's out, but I'll quick share my official play for tonight, and let's see if the line's still there. Okay, it looks like it got bumped 1. There's still 44.5 at FanDuel. I put this at 43.5, but I'll quick read it off, right? I played Shea over 33.5 PRA. Yeah, Shea over 33.5 PRA or 43.5 PRA. And basically, guys, I mean, with J-Dub off the court this year, Shea's literally averaging like 50.94 PRA per 34 minutes. So it's like there's like margin there. He's played the Clippers 3 games this year. He's averaging 44.7 PRA on only 33.3 minutes per game. And J-Dub played in both those games or all 3 of those games. So yeah, he's had great success against the Clippers this year. Either that Tyler doesn't have an answer, or Tyler's cool with him, like kind of going 1-on-1. But it's also like a good spot game, right? Because this game's actually probably going to be close. I mean, we got a 2.5 point spread, and like whenever you get Shea, like I said, I played this. I mean, we could even do it from here. But whenever you get Shea, like when he actually plays the fourth quarter stint, so like 34 plus minutes or something, like I guess that's not crazy. I thought the hit rate would be a little bit better. But let's see, without J-Dub, it's like, yeah, I mean, at 1 game. But yeah, whenever you get him playing crazy minutes, it seems like he just drops like 35 and like 6 and 6 and stuff like every time. So yeah, I'm on Shea overs tonight. I've rarely been on star overs, but I do really like the spot for Shea here. So yeah, that's the official play that I have. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it unless there was any last second injury news. We kind of already went over this game, the Nuggets and Rockets. Like I said, kind of like Brooks under stuff and Fred VanVleet. Think that they kind of have the worser of the matchups. I think that Amen Thompson makes a fair bit of sense. Nuggets just aren't going to be able to. They're allowing a ton of stuff at the rim. Who's going to guard Amen? Like the more I think about it, so it's going to be like Aaron Gordon on Sengun. Maybe it's like Peyton Watson or someone like that. But I mean, I guess maybe he could match him up. Yeah, you took SGA over. I love that. Yeah, SGA's in a great spot. I think he's going to cook tonight. But yeah, Jalen Green, you can make an argument for him. So just you kind of got to find the values and stuff. Probably not the best for Jalen Green. A lot of his stuff was like with other people not healthy and all that. And wow, Jalen Green just does not swing the rock when healthy. That's crazy. 8.5 rebounds and assists. Ooh. This might be an interesting look, fellas. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Wow. Was not expecting to see that, but Jalen Green under 8.5 rebounds and assists. Wow, I might actually have to dig into this a little bit more. Best price, Bet365, of course, has a great price, but yeah, this could be interesting, fellas. Okay, what about J-Main? I actually really like this too. I'm not gonna lie, it just feels really low, but like maybe it's not because like Russell Westbrook is also starting. Um, yeah, it's without Jokic, right? But then let's see, with Gordon, which matters with Westbrook. That was the first game. He only had 6 potential assists against Portland. And now he's playing against Houston. It's like we could go with I mean, obviously Murray will get some non-Russ minutes and stuff, like of course, but let's just go with Jokic off to begin with. For 36, because you probably pencil him in for 36 too here. So with Jokic off, it's 9.07 or not 9.07, 6.07, but of course, like brutal matchup. Then with Gordon on, then it's down to 4.41. And then you could also do with just Russ on, because one of those guys will be on the court pretty much the whole time with Murray, I would assume. And then it's down to 5.49. Let's do with both of them on. It's probably fucking terrible. Yeah, but it's like the thing is that they won't play. All of his minutes will definitely not be with these two guys on the court. Oh, okay. Oh no, that's with where's Aaron Gordon? Okay, there we go. I mean, yeah, he just doesn't have many people to assist the ball to, right? Jamal Murray's played Jamal Murray's played 47 minutes with those two guys on the court, and he averages 8.4 points, 5.35 turnovers, and 2.29 assists. That's actually ridiculous. Not saying that that's like going to be the case or anything, but yeah, I mean that's crazy. And like, yeah, so Jamal Murray under points or under assists definitely makes a fair bit of sense for sure. What if this is like his hit rate with Russ and Aaron to begin with against opponent assists? Oh, okay. So the Houston allow the fewest assists they do, and I think they already played, right? Let's see, head to head. He had 5 assists. He only had 6 potential assists in 20 minutes. Only made 32 passes. But yeah, 6 potential assists is usually not good for 5 assists at all. J-Man, this is a really good bet, man. I really like it. I really do like it. Let's see, what's the best price? Minus 120 at Pinnacle, minus 125 through 65. FanDuel. Yeah, J-Man, I think this is a great bet. I might actually play it. So yeah, good luck, J-Man. J-Man, bro, you came in with the heat today. I ain't gonna lie. Every single one of your plays, I'm like, yeah, I really like that. Okay, fellas. Well, I'm about to wrap it up here. Thank you guys for tuning in for sure. Thank you guys for contributing in the comments. If you do enjoy this type of content, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Join our free Discord, interact with us, and all that. So, yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Enjoy your Sunday, and let's win some bets and make some money.